Hello, this is Lee Anthony Davis here, welcoming you back to my YouTube channel. As you know, it's Monday the 8th of June. That means it's only 3 days away from the first opening match of the World Cup between Mexico and South Africa. Here, this is my World Cup 26. This is the third part of this series I'm doing. And what I'm doing is, with this video, is to run down a few of the match fixtures, where they'll be playing, the times, and also give you my predictions on the score lines. Okay, here we go. This is where I left off from yesterday. Today I'm going to look at Thursday the 18th of June. This is Group L. Ghana will play Panama in Toronto Stadium in Canada, obviously, because it's the big giveaway, isn't it, Toronto? And my prediction for this score, the time for this match is at 12 midnight, British summertime, and it will, so that will be on Friday morning when it actually gets underway with the match. So the whistle will blow at 12 midnight and whatever. I think you understand how these things work, but it's really late into the day. So anyway, I think you'll be able to watch that on BBC. So anyway, my prediction for that result will be Ghana 1, Panama 1. Okay, because both of them are basically outsiders. Panama as outsider from South America, and Ghana one of the outsiders from Africa. So that's my take on that. 1-1. Right, Group K, there's two matches here. We've got Uzbekistan. This is the second matches, by the way, in the groups. Uzbekistan versus Colombia in Group K. They're playing in Mexico City Stadium in Mexico at the early hours of 3 a.m. in the morning. And my prediction for that will be Colombia might just nick it by 1 goal. If not, it will be goalless. Right, yes, the next match in that group, that team that used to be known as Czechoslovakia, call themselves Czechia, they're playing South Africa on in Atlanta, America at 5 p.m. This is obviously Group K as well, and the result for this, I think Czechia will get the result. I think they will win by 2-1. The match will be played at 5 p.m. Remember, these are matches that will be played on the British time clock, so you'll be able to see them at the times that these are the times I'm giving you to let you know when you can watch them in Britain. So if it's early, late, or morning, I'll let you know straight away. So this one's at 5 p.m. So that's my result for that. Czechia to win 2-1. Right, we're now going to Group B. This is later on. We're going to Los Angeles, 8 p.m. America. Switzerland will take on Bosnia-Herzegovina, which is the former Yugoslavia. Both of them, I think, will cancel each other out. This is played in 8 p.m. Switzerland to draw, I think, with Bosnia on this one. So it's going to be a 1-1 draw. Right, then we go to Canada in Vancouver Stadium, 11 p.m. And Canada will be facing Qatar. This is now, I just wanted to point out, I'm now reading through the second matches in the group. So at least you know where you are with these. So anyway, Canada, I think, in front of their own crowd, will rise to the occasion, and I think they'll win 2-0 against Qatar. Okay, then, we're moving on to Friday the 19th of June. I'm going to go a little bit quicker here. We go to Group A. The first match in Group A will be Mexico, another host nation, versus South Korea. This is played at Zapopan at 2 a.m. in the morning in Mexico, obviously. Mexico will beat South Korea by 3-1. Right, now moving on to Group D later on at 8 p.m. Seattle, America. We've got the Americans playing the Australians, and I think America's experience will come through here, and I think they'll win 2-0. Right, moving on to Group C, we've got we're off to Foxborough Stadium in America, and Scotland, Bonnie Scotland, will be playing Morocco. Remember, Morocco are a tough team, African team to beat. They're very good defensively, but they can go forward as well. But Scotland, like I told you about the key players, they could be key here to getting the goals. But I think, in my opinion, Scotland could end up either winning or drawing. But I'm edging towards a win with this one. It will be a very tight game, but Scotland to win 1-0. Excuse me for a second. That's it. I just there's something on. I'm just turning the sound down a bit, so you won't see or hear anything else other than me, unfortunately. Right. So moving on, we're going to Saturday the 20th of June. This is Group C, and we're going to Philadelphia Stadium in America, where we'll be watching Brazil against Haiti. Now, my opinion on this one will be that Brazil will get a hatful of goals on this one. I'll go for 5-0. You probably got higher. They'll be playing this at 1:30 a.m. in the morning. Right, Group D. We're off to Santa Clara at 4 a.m. in the morning in America, and Turkey will take on Paraguay. The result for this one, I say Turkey will win it 2-1. Right, later on, we're going to Group A, again, to America, Houston Stadium, 6 p.m. We've got Holland versus Sweden. Holland and Sweden, it's a bit of a tricky one, that. I would suggest that Sweden might win it, or it'll be a draw. But they'll both cancel each other out, I can assure you. So I'd say it'll be slightly a draw, I think. 1-1, Holland and Sweden. Right, that match kicks off at 6 p.m. Right, moving on to Group E. We're heading off back to Canada, Toronto. At 9 p.m, we've got Germany versus Ivory Coast. I would presume Germany will get a hatful of goals there. I presume Germany will win 6-0. Right, moving on to Group E, on Sunday, the 21st of June, we're heading off to America, Kansas City, at 1 a.m. in the morning. Ecuador versus the rank outsiders of the World Cup, Curacao. As I said, it's a little Caribbean island off Venezuela. They're making their debut, and I think they're sensationally going to get a draw, whether it's 0-0 or 1 each. But I've got a sneaking feeling it's going to be a draw. Okay, Group F. We've got Tunisia versus Japan at 5 a.m. in the morning at Guadalupe in Mexico. And I predict Japan might surprise you. They might get a 2-0 win against Tunisia. So that's my prediction on that one. And then we go to Group G. We've got some matches here. We've got going to Los Angeles at 8 p.m. in America. We have Belgium versus Iran. I think Belgium will pulverise Iran in this match. Belgium have got too much experience. I think 4-0, maybe 4-1 could be the outcome here. And finally, some Group H matches in America, Atlanta Stadium. Spain take on Saudi Arabia at 5 p.m. Spain are the World Cup favourites, by the way, and they're formal winners of this World Cup. They won it back in 2010. So this could be their turn again. They're going to be a very hard team to beat. They've got the players, they've got the attackers, they've got the midfield and defence. And you've seen them, if you ever watch Spanish football, the quality of level from Barcelona, Real Madrid. Most of their players are in this squad. So you can see it's going to be very tight at the back, but full of flair in midfield, and certainly goal opportunities on the way. and I think Spain will have a hatful here. Spain to win 5-0. And finally for today, we go to Miami at 11 p.m. in America to watch Uruguay take on Cape Verde. I think Uruguay will get the result here as well. So anyway, that is it from me. I'll be back tomorrow with another of the World Cup 26 breakdown of some of the fixtures, venues and times. And don't forget, I'm going to be here tomorrow with Group J in my World Cup countdown, so keep an eye out for that. And also don't forget, I've got a World Cup quiz coming up on Wednesday, this Wednesday coming up, so join me for that. So anyway, all I have to say is thank you very much for your patience, your time, and I wish you well. Hope to see you either tomorrow or later on during the week, or make it for the quiz if you can. So I'll see you then. Look after yourselves, and bye for now.